Hey guys, today we're going to be adding this extra box of 9 frames to the HiveIQ because one of the viewers, YouTube user Aussie Bee Vlog, said it might be a good idea while they're making all the stuff to get the frames, the empty frames ready for next season, which we thought was probably a pretty good idea. As you can see here, this is what we're putting in. It's just framed with the nice wax foundation. And there's 9 of the frames in the HiveIQ. So we'll be putting that on. We're going to under super it, which means we take the top box off, put this box on, and then put the top box back on. You can see the HiveIQ, the blue one down in the corner. A little bit of smoke. I feel there's a fair bit of wax on there already. Ooh. Pretty. So we're looking at, there's a fair few frames of bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 or 7 at least. So I'll just get the frame holder.
New gloves you've got on?
Yeah, new gloves, just bought these yesterday. Have a quick look at this. Look at that. Look at a little bit of nectar down the bottom still, but pretty well capped. Both sides, yeah. Frame holder.
So the HiveIQ doesn't have ideal size yet?
Yeah, they're looking at, I heard yesterday that they're looking into building the ideal size ones. They're a lot easier to handle, the ideal ones. I reckon it would be better to get an ideal size one.
Box we're talking about and
Yeah,
frames.
box and frames. So I'm pretty happy with what we've seen, that it's just going to be all of them pretty well 90% capped plus. So I'm just going to put these back on. We don't want to get these ladies a bit too agitated.
Because it is a bit cloudy today.
Yeah.
rain forecasted. And the box will be heavy.
Yeah, it's very, in the last video that we did, it's very heavy. Get a nice little bricks to sit on so that amazing. They put that on so good it's not funny.
Do you mean that they've waxed it together so good?
Yeah, they stuck it down really well. Either that or it's just too heavy for me to lift. That is super heavy. We should do a bit of a brood inspection or
Give him a smoke. You seem a bit angry again.
can you film down at the top and we'll have a look at how many times the bees are? So I'm looking at that and there's lots of frames of bees. A little bit of nectar and a bit of pollen, capped honey up the top. Normally pretty good, these bees, with that. Just have a quick squeeze on here for the queen. Always worry putting that first one down there. She's going to drop off and we're going to lose her. once again, these outside ones away from the fence don't really have much brood on them. They're using it as a store, looks like, for pollen. Capped honey up the top, which is good. Okay, here's the first bit of capped. And you can see in there, in that cell just there, you can see the larvae in there. Nice little white grub. Couple of drone cells on there. Okay, we'll get a bit of a move on because this is nothing that you guys haven't seen before. Okay, lots of brood on there.
And it is the end of March.
Yeah. You see down in there that little grub in there? Here we go, now we're starting to get to the massive amounts of brood. Look at that. See if I can find some eggs. Have a look in that queen cell there and see if there's anything in there. Nothing in there? No? Lots and lots. Always close to the fence. So let's have a... We've been trying to get a good glimpse of it here, but in here you can see that there's lots of larvae, lots of grubs in there. Nice white little grubs.
Usually you see the queen, these queens, and
Yeah, towards the fence we see her, but we haven't seen her the last couple. this was the white brood that I spoke about in the last video. That's all hatched, obviously. Now they're replacing it with nectar. Have a quick scan around for the queen. This is a newer frame, really white caps. White cells and capping. So as we say in all our videos, it's really important to keep the brood box in the same formation.
Even the frames are the same.
Yep.
Do you want me to fill up the smoker?
No.
Thank you.
Well, it turns out I was wrong. We did need to relight the smoker because we want to get these bees off here. So we'll just put the queen excluder back down and I'll give it a bit of smoke. But that's what you should do, guys. Always listen to your wife.
What do you use in your smoker?
We use pine needles in the smoker. Just have a quick skirt around for the queen. Can't see her anywhere. Just brush those little ones off. Now this is why we made this video, because we're going to put this new frame, new box.
So that's an empty box.
Yeah, I'll show you one of the frames, like we saw it at the start of the video. But they're all just empty like that.
So what are you hoping for?
We're hoping that they build out these or draw them out, and then we'll have them ready for next season. But we're not hoping that they fill them with honey, but you never know. Good. What we're doing here is a technique called under-supering. We spoke about this in the other video as well. And what that does is all the bees can smell the honey, or they're working on the honey in the top box, so they have to go from the brood box through the new box to where the honey is, so where they're working.
What would happen if you didn't under super? If you put the empty box on top?
It might work just as well, but it just encourages the bees to go up there. But it might just be that if the box is on top and they just forget and ignore that and just work on this box still.
So it's forcing the bees to become aware of a new box?
Yeah, well, like, I guess that's the best way to put it. It encourages them to go work through the new box, and then as they're working through there, they'll just think, oh, we might as well just work here. Just double check there's no queen on here. Okay, put that back on.
How long do you check them until you check them again?
I don't know. Now the lid's not sitting on very well. Like, we'll probably check them again in 2 weeks. But the lid's not sitting on very well, so I'm going to get rid of this bird cone off the actual tops of the frames. And I'll...
Do we need to put a trap in that other one?
Look out, little ladies. So I'll just shake these down and get some of this. Whoops. Come on.
What's the HiveIQ made out of?
It's made out of polystyrene, I guess. It's got good thermal properties.
And this will be our first winter with it, upcoming winter. And this, the bees were a swarm?
Yeah, this is like a swarm that they thought, that everyone was saying to us is not going to survive. It was only really small.
And this is their first home? Why do you put the brick on top?
Put the brick on top because obviously the lid's fairly light, and maybe if it gets windy and they haven't waxed it down yet, then it'll come off possibly, or even animals could knock it off. Alright, so that was the job for today, to put that undrawn frames of wax on a new box in the middle to try and get them to draw them out for possible use next season. Thanks for watching. If you like our video, like and subscribe.
And how were your new gloves?
The gloves are good.